Okay. This should hold for every single number. So let's do 2048, and we want to find the ones place. So that is greater than 10 times my base. So I divide that number. I divide 2048 by 10 to get 204 times 8. I then do, I do 204 times 10, get 2040. I subtract 2040 from that, and I get 8. I will then divide that by my base, which is 1. What did I just do? What did I just do? Undo, undo. I did this weird logic somewhere where if I was... Yeah, okay, let's get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. So I divide n by my base, and that's the result. So that actually gives me 8. So that's correct. If I'm the 100ths place for 2048, I divide it by 10 times my base, which is 1,000. I then have 2, so I subtract 2,000 from 2048 to get 48. 48 is less than my base, so I write 0. If I am now 2,000, that is less than 10,000, so I will just divide 2048 by 1,000 to get 2, and that's the right digit. Oh man, that algorithm works perfectly for 2048. Let's take on a bigger number. I am now calculating out 32,768. If I am the rightmost digit, I am the ones place. 32,768 is a lot bigger than 10. So 68, 5 by 10, this is 3,276. So I multiply that by 10. So 32,760, so that gives me back 8, and I'm done for the rightmost place. Okay, I'm now the tens place for 32,768. I will divide that by 100 to get 327. And then I multiply 327 times 100 is 32,700. I get back 68. I divide that value by 10 and I get 6. And that's the correct number for that, for the tens place. I'm now the 100ths place. 32,768 is greater than 1,000, so I divide it by 1,000. I get 32. That gives me back 768. I divide that by 100, and I get 7, which is the correct decimal place. I got it. I've beaten the last puzzle in the game. I just need to write it down. But I have the logic completely figured out. So, what we're going to do is we're going to hope that we have enough memory to hold these things in place. So mem2 is equal to the current number we're trying to solve. Mem3 is going to be equal to mem2. Mem4 is going to be calculated here as 10 times my base. I may actually need to reuse this memory slot multiple times. So it's going to be 10 times my base. I am then going to divide, or we're going to write the whole logic out. So, mem3, which is my working memory for mem2, is equal to mem1, or mem3. No, mem2. Mem3 is equal to mem2. If mem3 is greater than 10 times my base, which is now mem4, I will divide mem3 by 10 times my base. By mem4. I will multiply mem3 by 10 times my base. And then we'll do a check of if what did I need to do after that? So I divided it by that. Oh, no. I remember what I need to do. I then need to, I have mem3 to be 10 times my base. I then will, so I then will multiply mem3 to be, or times ten times my base, and then I will calculate mem3 to be mem2 minus mem3. If mem3 is less than my base, which is mem1, I will write. So everyone needs to pick up their cube. I will then write 0, and then I will drop it. Else, I will write, or I need to do one more calculation here, which is I will divide mem3 by my base once again. I will write mem3, and I will drop the cube. And then I will, once I'm here, I will listen for There's one more calculation that needs to happen here. mem3 is less than mem1. I'm going to do a burner calc. Just waste a memory cycle. Oh, I can't do that. I'm gonna do a tell. just to burn a little bit of time. So let's see what happens here. Okay. Let's slow this down. They're already holding something, so nobody's entering the drop phase. mem3 is greater than mem4. What's this person have everything set up to be? 1, 2, 2, 10. So they are. They have. They should have a 4. Okay, they do. The magic will really happen when we get up to like 16. Or, yeah, for this person. There are 8. There's some bug in the program, I'll work it out later. Okay. They divided it by that to get 1. 1 times 10 is 10. They subtract that off from 10 to get 6, which they have written down. They have then written down a 6, which makes sense. I didn't do any of the drop logic correct for this one. Alright, they have subtracted 30. Let's just watch this in action. So 4, 8, 6, 2, 4, 8, 6, 2. They're doing it. They're writing down the ones place for all these numbers. All right, let's watch it again for this guy. We need to be watching for the tens place for everything. I clicked on the wrong person, I think. 4, 9, 9, 8, 6, 3, 7. They're getting the tens places. All right. There's some logic at the beginning that's broken for this person. Probably because if... Okay, so first things first is this logic only needs to happen. This logic always needs to happen. So you always need to be doing this check for if mem3 is less than mem1. Let me just see what this person does now that I've kind of fixed that up a little bit. All right. So they're at 2, and they wrote down a 0. That's great. That's actually fantastic. So they're at 4, he wrote down a 0. Oh man, that's really exciting. 8. Okay. 16. Divide by 10 to get a 1. You got a 1. You got a 3. You got a 6. Okay, this person's at 128. He wrote down 1. He wrote down 2. He wrote down 5. Ah, he wrote down 1 because I forgot the other check, which is if mem3 is less than mem1, then if it's less than mem1, else if it's directly equal to 10, then we need to write down a 0. That's the other case. So if mem3 is equal to 10, then we set mem3 equal to 0. That's the only other weird case. So let's see what happens here. We're looking at the hundreds place guy. All right. For 1, he wrote down nothing. Oh wait, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong person. 8, 16, 32. Okay, here we go. This is the exciting stuff. Okay. We have a 1. At 256. Does he write down a 2? He writes down a 2. Alright, 512 coming up. Does he write down a 5? He writes down a 5. Okay, here's the crazy one. 1024. Does he write down a 0? Does he write down a 0? I can't tell what he's doing. Oh, he wrote down a 0. There it is. He wrote down a 0. It was hard to tell in my logic because mem3 is less than mem1. Then you write 0 and you drop it. Oh, I don't need to do this because he already did that, right? Yeah. I don't need to do this. I was misreading the logic. This actually works perfectly. Yeah. This is it. All I need to do is get the synchronization in place. But, so, they've already done their pickup here. I mean, I guess it's just a wasted cycle, but it's not actually that big of a deal. All we need to do is completely synchronize this. So we listen for... So what does this person need to do? After... They need to tell everyone hi. And this person might just need to listen for hi 7 times. that might be all it takes. Listen for high. Actually, no. In theory, this should be perfectly synchronized. Let me see if it is. So this guy may only have to listen for a single high. Let's see what happens. Okay, they have... Okay, it isn't synchronized because writing takes some time. So, tell high isn't long enough to compensate for a calculation. Okay, we need to slow this down. I think I need to tell high... I need to do 3 instructions to stay in sync with a calculation. So if I tell myself hi, which is really weird that everyone's talking to themselves, but that's fine. Thank God for my number theory class. I actually used to TA number theory, so I learned all about like how to calculate out like bases for numbers and stuff like that. Okay, so this person should write down... Oh, it's almost synchronized. Let's do yet another telling myself hi. Alright. Let's see what happens. Does everyone put down their numbers at the same time? Close. This person's slightly further ahead now. What about... So the only... This takes longer, so what if I just, it's never going to be all zeros. Somebody's always going to write something, so if I tell everyone hi here, then the people that are writing actual numbers will stay synchronized with each other. And then it doesn't matter because everyone will listen for ugh. So, what this guy will do is he listens for hi, and then he's going to step onto the button. He's going to step up, and he's going to tell everyone, ugh, and we're going to loop. Let's see what happens. I think this might have solved it. 2, 4, 8, 10, 30, 2, 100, 104, 508. Okay. So... Ah, okay. So we do need to wait for 7 highs. We'll do it that way. So tell everyone hi. Listen for ugh. I hope that this person can like stack up highs like that. That would be very funny. But let's see. Listen for 7 highs. 3. I don't think this is gonna work. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if it queues up messages like that. I assume it does not, but we'll find out. The point is, once I get the synchronization, though, this puzzle's solved. Alright. It queued it up. 2. 4. 8. 16. 32. 64. 128. 256. 512. Bird beat the game. I did it. I did it. It's right there. Oh man. What? What? He's like glitching out. Oh. Oh! Oh, what? What the hell is this? What? It's like the game broke. Huh? I got to the final number. And because this person is stuck listening, it's like, wait, what? What happened? Hold on. What just happened? Until you reach at least 8,388,608. Oh. I never did one. Damn you, game. Damn you straight to heck. Okay, that's fine. So, wait, did I ever do one? Hang on. So we start at 0. Yeah, I go straight from 0 to 2. Damn you, game. Alright. Well, what I can do is something kind of funny, but what I will do this person comes over here and then step down, they say goodbye, everyone comes up, they step down here, they then need to drop their cube, listen for well, okay. They tell everyone hi and they listen for which will then start everything again. That ought to do it. They are listening for they told everyone hi. This person did not get the last hi. So they're not actually working anymore. What happened? Why didn't that work that time? Okay, they're in place. I told everyone goodbye. They're listening for hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're listening for a hi that's never gonna come. But what? Hold on. What? This worked earlier in a different loop. Why does it not work now? Alright. If I take out one of these listens, what the hell happens? What the fuck? What? Don't make puns, birds, one mistake. That's awful. Okay, Okay. What the hell happened? Alright. New strategy. They drop, we listen for So, this person tells everyone goodbye. They're then going to... they're gonna do a calculation to waste some time. Then they're gonna step down, step back up. That'll get the 1 in place. And then they listen for a hi. Everyone's listening for Oh, right, then I need to tell everyone Alright, I don't know why listening for high 7 times didn't work that time, but it's working now, and this game confuses and enrages me, but I've beaten it now. I better have won. If this pulls this shit again, where I get to the final number and the game doesn't do anything, I'm gonna be so weirded out. Yeah! Champion! With exponential growth like this, you're gonna do great. See you later, guys. Happy face. Decimal doubler. Eh. Goodbye, human.